Well, you find us today at the Everything Electric Show, XL down in London. I'm Dave, this is Dave Takes It On. One of the things we always look at with an EV is the front, and so many cars don't have anything at all. You can't actually open the bonnet. Teslas have always been famous for having one of the biggest, but I have to say it doesn't even compare to this. This is the Ford F150 Lightning, Ford's pickup truck. It's available only in left-hand drive, but this is huge. By the way, if we can get enough likes, you might actually get me to climb in there and see if we can close it, but not today. And at the moment, they got the display material in here, so it would cause too much disruption. But that is absolutely massive, and that's a superb space. Right, so we better have a look. I think on this one, I'm going to have to say it's probably not that relevant to talk about rear space and everything, but it is American, and they do have different standards to us. So let's have a look and see if I can get a decent driving position. Oh, nice running board. Okay. Well, the first thing you notice, very high up. Not a huge amount of headroom, but let's have a look at the seating. So what we've got, oh, there we go, seats going down. Oh, plenty of headroom now. Seats going, right, that's the full extent back of the seat, and that's pretty much where I want it. Might come forward just a touch. Just get the back up a little bit. It's really nice to see that the controls on these are pretty universal. You usually have one long control, and that will control, you can press it up or down. You can usually press it angled, and you can slide it forwards and backwards. And all of those are very, very intuitive. You also then have a backrest. This will allow you to lean it down or bring it forward. And some of them, no, this one doesn't. There's no other control on that, but that's plenty. And this is pretty much universal now, so they're very easy to get into and out of and just adjust the seat. Nice position. We've got a nice armrest there. Control for the drive selector is here. Park, reverse, neutral, drive. Buttons. And we have here, that looks like once you activate the car, we're not doing it, we're in a show display, but that looks like that's going to come up as a handle, and that will give you your gear selector. But when you're not using it, it folds down. That's the nice thing about electric cars. You can actually get a lot of stuff folded away when it's not being used. Things like wing mirrors have done it for years, just folding in to protect them. But that's taken now to inside the car. Some of them have the screens that will fold down. There's all sorts happening. But obviously don't have any trouble at all. This back is too far back for me. There we go. So plenty of headroom, lovely driving position, masses of space. It's just as big as you think. This car also is provided by eVision, so this is available to rent in the UK, and I'm told they also have a Rivian. If anyone fancies having a look at these and seeing why in America they're so popular, eVision's the place to go, and we'll leave links for that. Let's have a look at the room in the back. You know this is a serious car when they give you a handle to help you up into it. Thank you for someone of my age. It's very welcome. So the running board, let's get up into it. A little bit clumsy getting in, it's not, yeah. But in the back, massive amounts of legroom, feet can go under the seat. Seats are quite high. It's certainly a lot higher than the front seats. That'll be down to the battery underneath. And these batteries in the top of the range models, these are about 200 kilowatt hours. Monstrous batteries in these to give them the range, but they're monstrous cars at the same time. So huge amount of space, comfort, everything. Nice glass roof. It's just a nice one. It's not particularly luxurious. It feels plastic. It's not like when you're paying this sort of money, you expect possibly a little bit more than this. It seems to be a little bit more on the practical side than on the luxurious side. So if someone does pick a pickup, they'll possibly be going to use it, and being able to get in and out with your overalls and then just swab the seats down at the end of it is probably more important than having hand-stitched suede leather seating like some cars do. Interesting point, it's B&O, Bang & Olufsen for the stereo system, obviously premium brand, and speakers dotted absolutely everywhere. Quite a nice experience. I can understand if you are a businessman, let's say a carpenter, electrician, plumber in America, and you want one car that will do everything for you. You can use it for business, you can use it for your family. This is it. You've got a 5-seater car and the back doesn't have to be used, or you've got a 1-seater car with you as a driver and all your kit in the back for your working, your electrical gear, your carpentry, your plumbing, whatever it is you do. They have an appeal. The downside of them is on the UK roads, they are monsters. So yeah, America's very, very different in that respect, but it's horses for courses. One of the reasons we don't buy an awful lot of American cars is the sheer size of them. We just don't need them in this country. Now my standard test when looking at the boot size is to see whether standing next to it I can actually, there's no point. This is a monstrous size. They even give you a step to climb up this one. I'm not going to do it here because we got a lot of marketing material, so we don't want to disturb that. But that is a huge, huge deck. The important thing with these and competitors like General Motors do and Tesla with the Cybertruck, it's the power. And they give you here all the power outputs that you need. So you've got mains power, you've got DC power. So these, for if you're a carpenter, for example, you've got power drills, power tools, power saws. You can run everything off here, and that runs off the main battery as well through an inverter. So these are hugely practical in that sense. With the F150 Lightning, this can also do V to G, and it can also do V to everything. So you can run your house off these, and during some of the tornadoes and hurricanes they've had down there, these are actually a lifeline because you can keep things going. So power output is critical on these. It is important if you are considering one of these, and if you are in business and need the power, check the output, because some of these are very severely limited depending on which model you choose. Providing this much power out here is always going to be a drain on the battery, and there's always a compromise. So check the power output if this is your choice.